knowing that sort of 99% of your company is female led, what in this sort of crisis, what have you seen? What do you think are some of the key things that have stood out to you about the power of feminine leadership, and how that might be helping sort of transform or transcend, let's say, this time?
Yeah, it's a really good question. Well, we see the countries that are actually the most proactive with COVID, that have done the best, are countries run by women. And so if you think about the feminine qualities, compassion, empathy, passion, resilience, nurturing, those are qualities that are caregiving qualities. And caregiving is still by default predominantly women for the most part. When men are primary caregivers, they will have the same challenges. But those are the greatest qualities of leadership today, and those are qualities of caregiving. And yet we're losing our best leaders to caregiving. So what we are finding, if you actually Google now best qualities of leadership, you will see empathy coming up as one, empathy and compassion as top 10. I don't think we've ever seen that before. So we need to make those invisible skills quite visible. Those are the soft skills that are hard to quantify, and yet, because they're not measurable, they're not the masculine, decisive, linear, aggressive, analytic. They are the soft skills. And so how do we quantify the value of soft skills and hold people accountable for those skills? And by the way, even start interviewing with those skills in mind. I'd love to see a job description. We're looking for an empathetic, charismatic, collaborative, visionary leader that can deliver a great ROI. How about that? Pick me, I'll take that any day. So these are the kinds of things that we're working on to create a shift in expectation, and also to create measurement for accountability, and to hold everyone in an organization responsible for creating the culture that they want to belong to.
Absolutely. And I think this time has really, enlightened people as to why most C-suite leaders value those soft skills more than any of the hard skills that we can develop, because that's what will carry us through and allow us to survive and thrive, particularly in this moment. You were at Davos when I was there in 2020, just before the world went into an absolute meltdown. So what was that like for you? I mean, did you feel any sort of sense of the crisis happening at that point?
No,
No.
no, we had no idea. Then we came back and we're like, oh my God, we had no idea. There was no indicators. There was a little buzz that it was going around, but like, it's not going to come to us, not affecting us. We didn't, it was not a conversation actually in Davos.
Yeah.
I think there was a little buzz, but nobody in a million years predicted this. Well, there were some people that predicted it, but it was not chatter at Davos.
Yeah, it's incredible to think that, as we're there, 50th anniversary of the World Economic Forum, talking about the skills, the changing world, and then boom, 2 months later, this all just sort of happened. It's just, and we haven't, been able to meet again since then, which is crazy. But I do hope that we do get to come back to there, and
We're coming back third week in January 2022. We will see you there.
100%. Listen to more insights on the Mission Makers podcast through Apple, Spotify, and YouTube.